Did you know?
That Justine was in the dark pod? No. They kept that secret under wraps, even from me. But I could have told you not to trust her, even though it would have been hard to convince you of that.
I can't believe it happened. And I was there, getting pinned. She's my aunt. I'm supposed to be able to trust family.
I thought I was like family when we were partners. And you know how that turned out. But there is an upside to having lived through that experience.
What's that?
I can help you now. Listen, no one knows your aunt like I do. I remember what she was like when she was on the main roster. What got under her skin, her toughest opponents, her regrets, her weaknesses. If you're on a collision course with her now, and you seem to be, you'll want me by your side to give you the best chance to beat her and win the championship that should have been yours. The best way to take down your aunt is to make her confront the past.
Confront the past. Interesting idea. I'll think about it.
Well, that was one of the wildest things I've ever seen in WWE.
You're telling me.
I know she's your family, but I can't get over how these legends come in and trying to make everything about them. Why can't the older generation stand aside and let us have our shine? They already had their time.
Justine certainly makes everything about her. But I don't care what kind of a miraculous recovery she may have had. Justine should have let me have my moment.
Right? How can these WWE legends expect WWE to grow and move forward if they stay stuck in the past? I'm not the only one in the locker room who feels this way. If you need help with your aunt, you've got backup. But these legends think they're hot, but put them up against a faction of the top and upcoming current superstars and we shut them up real fast. We need to force them to embrace the future.
Embrace the future? Huh. You might have something there.
Our brand new SmackDown Women's Champion is here to address the WWE Universe after her shocking return and victory at Elimination Chamber.
So, I have a little bit of an announcement to make. I've been medically cleared! Surprise! You know, I thought I had closed the books on my WWE career. But being around here lately reignited a light I thought had gone out. As I got involved, coming back into WWE, first with my podcast, and then as a manager, I started to wonder. Edge, Lita got second acts. Why not Justine? The more I gave, the more I realized, you need me. You need me because you deserve to see me finally reap the rewards of the path I trailblazed. To fulfill the promises that I wasn't able to keep when my career got cut short.
What the hell?
I was wondering when you would show up. Figured you would, given how much you like to ride my coattails.
What are you talking about? Why didn't you tell me you were cleared? And why haven't you called me back?
Would you have paid attention if I had? After the way you laughed at me when I suggested we team up for the Money in the Bank tag team match? After you never thought to ask me how I was doing whenever I mentioned my doctor's appointments? I'm beginning to think I should have set up those lighting rigs to fall over on you instead.
You didn't.
Why wouldn't I? Because I'm an old, washed-up, past-her-prime legend. Girlie, you best not insult me, because I taught you everything you know. LJ. Too bad you don't have the goods to back it up. I gotta admit, I was touched when you decided to wear a version of my gear for your debut. But it was probably at that moment when I started to realize that you don't have what it takes to finish what I started. That I'd have to do that myself.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, LJ? You followed me around like a shadow your entire life, and you don't understand. When you hesitated in using the chair in your main event match with Ava, what? Were you afraid the chair would bite you? You've always lacked an edge. I would never have made that mistake, because I've always known exactly what I want, what I needed to do, in a world that was 5 times as hard and 7 times as brutal for me. I tried to help you, but even as your manager, you were just blindly following everything I told you to do. Seriously, child, think for yourself. You know the difference between you and me, LJ? I've never been content walking in someone else's path, and I never had the luxury. I've always had to make my own.
My head is spinning here. Justine's not only back, but she's put a target on her niece?
Justine's certainly drawn a line in the sand here tonight.
How do you even respond to a betrayal like that? From a member of your own family?
I think we're about to find out. And I have a feeling that whatever she has to say, it could have some big ramifications for the WWE Universe.
You know what I find curious, Auntie? That for someone who's so adamant about creating her own path, you're pretty consistent in bringing up the past and what you've already done. Boo-hoo, I'm Justine. It was so hard for me. I don't doubt it. But I also don't see any other WWE legends standing in the ring right now telling a sob story about unfinished business. Maybe that's because they accomplished what they set out to do. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? If you failed because you were so mistreated, put upon, and unlucky with an injury, or if you failed because you just don't have what it takes.
You shut your mouth.
Nah, I'm done listening to what you have to say. And I'm done asking for your advice. The only thing I'm asking for, the only thing I'm demanding is to set the record straight. You think you're so powerful that the only thing that stopped you back in your day were forces beyond your control? Some sort of big bad that had it out for you? Then I'm going to tear apart your past and prove that it wasn't them, whoever you think them is. It was you, Justine. Weak, powerless, a lot of talk and no action. And then I'm going to tear you apart. And at WrestleMania, take the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Did we just see a WrestleMania match being made?
I think we did, Saxton, and I got to admit, it's not a matchup I thought we'd ever get on the grandest stage of them all, and I also don't think we've ever seen a statement that powerful from this superstar.
I've got to agree, Corey, and if Justine's going to have her past torn apart in any way, well, let's just say there's a lot to unravel there.
Molly tells me that you're trying to add fuel to the fire of your fight with your aunt. I don't know if I can help, but I can give you a tip. Justine always hated my cowboy hat.
So I should wear a cowboy hat?
No. Let me say more words. She hated my cowboy hat because it reminded her of Trish Stratus. Your aunt always resented Trish for being the face of the company. Trish always got more buzz, more press. Even now, Trish's face is on the side of the production truck, not Justine's.
Wasn't Trish also a 7-time women's champion?
She sure was. One more than Justine's 6 championship wins. Which your aunt especially resented because before Trish came to WWE, she was a model, so Trish had to learn the business from the ground up. Justine always thought Trish got special treatment compared to someone like her, who worked in other promotions for WWE. What do you think? Is there something you can use there?
Sure is. And if how much Trish is celebrated bothers Justine, we probably should just celebrate her more. I'm here on NXT tonight with a big announcement. I'm proud to share that the superstars of tomorrow will be honoring the legacy of the greatest WWE women's legend of all time. I'm announcing the first ever Trish Stratus Battle Royal. Well, the main event is next week. We're kicking things off tonight as I personally honor Trish by wearing this out to the ring for a special match on NXT 2.0, the old WWE Women's Championship. This is the same championship that Trish won 7 times over the course of her remarkable career. Even my Aunt Justine didn't hold it 7 times. It is going to give me such stratisfaction to wear this tonight, in homage to the greatest WWE legend and women's champion ever, Trish Stratus.
One of the top names in women's independent wrestling, Zoe Stark.
Now looking to prove herself in WWE.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Utah, Zoe Stark!
No longer in someone else's shadow, this wrestler has a bright future.
And from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, the WWE Women's Champion, Lauren.
The arena's buzzing, social media's buzzing, a big fight feel, and a main event level match.
One of WWE's most exciting superstars is here visiting NXT.
And she brought a vintage WWE Women's Championship to top the upcoming Trish Stratus Battle Royal.
It's obvious she's throwing Trish Stratus' accomplishments in her aunt's face. Is it going to work? We'll see.
Hit the mark with that one.
Oh, costly error there. Knee lift.
Stopping their opponent.
Followed by a forearm smash. Got it scouted.
And a carefully measured knee drop.
Steered clear of that.
Oh, right to the side of the face.
She's forced onto the defensive now.
She can withstand the punishment, though. Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. Bang! So accurate.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Strong Irish whip.
Series of kicks in the corner.
Counter from Stark. Elbow smash. Caught the leg. Bash with a punch to the gut. Stark can't stop this string of offense.
Yeah, she keeps getting cut down at the pass.
Rapid fire stomps to the back.
Nasty roundhouse kick. Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
Sky high! Way up there. Zoe wobbling, looking vulnerable.
Stark's powerless here.
Super kick! Zoe's in dire straits. Cover!
One break. Pin stops.
This is getting intense. Someone check on Saxton.
Look at this, just unloading. And a stop to the gut, too.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Just wearing down the opponent.
Is he gonna tap, 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 tap?
What does she have to do to get out of this?
Tap out.
She will not quit. She will not stop fighting.
And misses on the springboard.
Knee lift to the body. Nice.
She returns the favor there.
Yeah, she's able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but will she also gain command of this match?
Oh, what a clothesline.
Zoe Stark flexing some muscle for the fans out there. Oh, forget about pandering to the WWE Universe. That should keep her head in the game.
That's a few times now she's taken a hit up in that region. She wants to take this one outside the ring, it seems.
Fisherman suplex.
Getting dangerously close to her desk.
That's it. I'm out of here. Everyone get out of the way. These two are abandoning all restraints. Ooh.
She's beginning to flag a little and gets tossed back into the mat.
Zoe Stark looking to rev up the audience.
Heads out of the ring, but needs to be mindful of the referee's count here.
Big boots. Jeez. Don't come over here.
Cole, quick, use Saxton as a human shield.
Ooh, stop, stop, stop. Followed by a forearm smash.
And that was a oh boy, here it comes. Will she get it fully locked in?
Sleeper hold locked in, interrupting the blood flow to the brain.
Oh, nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Could be tap, tap time.
This is the worst case scenario. She will not quit. She will not stop fighting.
Big time lariat. Starting to fire up.
Wilson superstar getting the shoulders down.
And she kicks out right away.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
What's Zoe thinking here?
Dragon suplex. And she saw that coming from
Kinshasa. Man, the pay window beckons. Way up there. She looks hell-bent on finishing things right now.
She wants it one more time. Good night. Just get her ticket to victory.
a big win. That took a huge effort.
Here is your winner, Lauren.
This is a win, not just for this superstar, but for all the kids out there who've been handed amazing opportunities based only on how well connected their relatives are.
I sense a little sarcasm, but regardless, she's walking away a winner tonight.
She worked hard for this win, and now she gets to enjoy the payoff.
Absolutely. You love to see someone's determination come to fruition like this.
This wrestler grew up in the business, and now she's growing up before our very eyes.
The following contest is a six-woman battle royal. Making her way to the ring from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, Lauren.
You are looking at some highly motivated competitors in this match, looking to steal the show. One of the best women's strikers in WWE, Nikita Lyons. Set your DVR. Katana's going to do something amazing.
And from Glen Ridge, New Jersey,
here comes the prodigy, Roxanne Perez.
She's got more energy than the sun. It's Melee Fan.
and from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Melee Fan.
A Hall of Famer and an icon in the women's division.
And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus.
Trish Stratus always hungry to take on the best of the best. Always hungry to take on...
Just when you thought the road to WrestleMania couldn't get any more exciting, Trish Stratus herself has entered NXT's first ever Trish Stratus Battle Royal.
Roxanne Perez has been
Coming in
eliminated.
a six-woman battle royal, but Trish just threw most of their chances over the top rope.
Has been eliminated.
Could be it. Elimination time.
Coming in hot.
Melee Fan has been eliminated.
She did it. Nikita
Here's your winner,
Lyons gets the win.
Nikita Lyons.
This is a big win for them here in a must-win match.
Show up, get the W, and get out. Not a bad night's work, I'd say.
I thought what you said in the ring was exactly on the money, and I'm happy to help you take Justine down by, how did you put it?
Tear apart her past?
That's it. I think Justine's plan is to steer clear of you before the WrestleMania match, which is official, by the way. But if you want to get the upper hand, you might not have to take the fight directly to Justine anyway. Taking some steps to remind Justine about her biggest regrets will go a long way. I have a few ideas, and I've already made some calls to get a couple of other WWE legends to help too.
I gotta ask, are you just helping me so that you can get back at my aunt?
Oh, there's definitely an element of revenge to it. Do you know what it's like for people to think I'm the villain of my story? But I also meant what I said to you on day 1 at Survivor Series. I'm here to help you. Justine's so stuck in the past and her grievances that she's forgotten her obligation to help the next generation. Even her own niece.
Ain't that the truth?
Are you ready to get started? I do have one idea that involves a certain red-haired, moonsaulting WWE legend. But with the amount of grievances your aunt has against this company, there's definitely more than one way to approach this.
You talking about Lita?
Who else could it be with that description?
Let's start with her then. What are you thinking?
One thing your aunt could never shut up about was that Lita got the first women's cage match in WWE, not her. A steel cage match with Lita would certainly rub that in her face.
Lita's just going to agree to that?
No, but if you lure her to Raw by making her think she's getting another Raw Women's Championship opportunity, confront her backstage, and I bet you can get her in a match. After her near miss with Becky Lynch last year, she's still got an itch.
Confront her? I know what you really mean. I'm not attacking Lita.
I get your hesitation, but if you want to get in Justine's head, you're going to have to make some tough choices, even attacking a WWE legend.
Fine, but I don't like it.
WWE legend and Hall of Famer Lita has graced us with her presence here tonight.
From behind! What is she doing here attacking Lita?
No clue, but it looks like she wants a fight.
Watch this, guys. It seems as though, we'll take a look. There's a brawl going down in our backstage area right now.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Big forearm.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Oh, right across the solar plexus.
That right there is why you've got to keep your head on a swivel in a situation like this.
I would prefer never being in a situation like this, Corey. This is not what parking lots were made for. Foot to the lower back. Look at all these curb stops. Hey, watch out. I haven't paid off that car.
I don't think they're worried about that right now.
What a clothesline!
Ouch.
Big forearm. You could get hit by a car in the parking lot. Or you can take the initiative and throw someone else through a car window.
Oh, look at these kicks.
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh.
And finds a counter.
Damn. Headlock takeover. Slowing down the pace.
Tremendous pressure applied.
Exposed concrete. It's just the first hazard you see in this area. There are about 100 ways this could be ending in disaster.
Climbing up that service ladder, but I don't think there's any good reason for it.
A show of confidence from Lita. And up she goes.
Well, she's reached the top, and I can't tell if she wants to run away or get dangerous.
And a reversal by Lita. Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam.
And I just cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. I know there was a lot of disdain between these two, but there has to be a better solution than duking it out backstage like this.
Made her pay for her mistake.
Left foot hospital, right foot graveyard. Boom! What an uppercut.
Jarring.
And of all the places in this arena to settle your differences, these competitors have found the most treacherous terrain possible. Up into the torture rack.
That was brutal, but it looks like this brawl's...
I hope you won't make a habit of being here on Raw.
Nice to see you too, Charlotte.
And don't try pulling what you pulled on Lita on me. First of all, you wouldn't succeed. I'd wipe the floor with you. But I'd rather not expend the minimal amount of time and effort it would take to do so.
Right. We can agree to disagree. But don't worry. I don't have time for you either. I'm focused on other opponents right now. You know, ones that actually pose a challenge.
If you need any advice when it comes to steel cage matches, I'm happy to help. It's one thing to take on a legend, but I've taken on a McMahon in a steel cage. Naturally, It was a memorable instant classic of a match.
Wait, didn't you lose that match?
Win, lose, who really remembers? Just don't let your opponent weasel out of their clothes to escape. That would be an embarrassing way to lose. You know, hypothetically.
Right. I think I'm good on advice.
Suit yourself.
You know, provoking WWE legends is usually a bit frowned upon by management.
I needed to get Lita's attention. Besides, another WWE legend provoked me first.
As management, I'm supposed to say that's no excuse. Consider this a warning.
And as Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid who's not WWE management?
You certainly know how to entertain, and knowing Justine, I'm sure it's getting under her skin.
It's the second-generation superstar who's here to write her own story.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making her way to the ring from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, Lauren.
Ever since I took my spot here at the commentary table, I have wanted to call this match. I cannot wait to finally do it.
Let's see if this superstar can show us something special tonight.
Here comes the Queen of Extreme.
And from Sanford, North Carolina, Lita.
A true, fearless daredevil, the Hall of Famer herself, Lita.
Hey, only a couple of women have held the original women's championship more than Lita. And Lita can still compete at a level to overtake them, I guarantee you.
Without question, as much as Lita has accomplished in our industry, she has not.
The road to WrestleMania is paved in steel tonight as the legendary Lita and her opponent square off in a steel cage match here on Raw.
After suffering a brutal backstage attack, Lita will be looking to teach her attacker a lesson about respecting her elders.
Make that Hall of Fame, Elders, Saxton.
Bullseye with the drop kick.
She saw it coming.
Oh, big back fist connects.
Jumping knee strike.
I like that.
Ooh, vicious kick to the spine. Turned that one around.
Bang it back with their own counter. Oh, what a back fist.
Wow. Lita in defensive mode here.
She knew what was in store when she stepped into that cage. Tossed into the corner.
Oh, man, nasty kick. How disrespectful, my gosh. See ya.
Lita's hopes are waning here.
Yeah, Lita needs the rally here.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Just like that, Lita counters. She's got an answer for that. Sky high!
Way up there.
Lita's on the edge of defeat. Can she respond?
What's looming for Lita here? Super kick finds the mark. Lita in big-time jeopardy. Whoa, leaping through the air.
She's working her way up to the top of the cage.
And every inch climbed puts you in a more perilous position.
And now she's been able to scale the side of the cage.
Better be quick about it. Not much time to get over. Pulls the leg. Ooh.
Countered it just in time. Ah, she misses the mark. Oh, the rear super kick.
From behind, nasty.
Lita's losing any remnants of control now.
Lita needs to figure things out.
What disrespectful, my gosh. See ya.
Places her right in the corner. Not a good place to be.
Series of kicks in the corner.
And she has gained the advantage here.
You can tell she is fully focused now.
And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Sky high!
Way up there. She's trying so desperately to get back up to her feet.
She wants it one more time. That might be the final nail in the coffin.
Got it for it again.
So much brutality with that move tonight. It's going to take a lot of willpower to make it all the way to the top.
And there she is finally reaching the top of the cage. And the Sky may indeed be the limit as she continues to scale the side of the cage.
She has to come down somehow. Hopefully it's in one piece.
She's making that ascension up the cage. And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Lauren.
Yes, so perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
This is what you get.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, Lauren. And from Glasgow, Scotland, almost a superhero, Nikki A.S.H. your winner, Lauren.
Get ready for one of WWE's most eye-popping athletes.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, Lauren.
You can see exactly why the arena is full here tonight. This is a match with major stakes.
This superstar looks ready to make a statement.
Here comes Mighty Molly.
And accompanied by the Hurricane, from parts unknown, Mighty Molly.
The faithful sidekick of the Hurricane.
Now that goof should be her sidekick.
Hey guys, she even has super hearing. Watch this. Hi, Molly. She must be eavesdropping on evildoers. She'll say hi later. Yeah, that's it.
I bet she will.
Add this to the list of things I never thought I'd see. It's Mighty Molly versus a super legacy superstar.
For those of you who listen to her podcast, i.e. me, it sounds like her niece's new superhero costume is starting to super annoy Justine.
Whoa, hold up. You listen to podcasts other than mine? We're going to talk about this later.
The sleeper is cinched in, and you can see little trying to escape over the jawbreaker.
Oh, wrist clutch. Into an arm breaker.
Nasty.
Continually punishing, man. Hands and elbow.
Snapmare. Oh, and the rolling neck snap. Looking bad for her here.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Ooh, she responds with a counter. Cover. And a kick out before the count even begins.
Just looking for ways to wear out her opponent.
Oh, that got turned around on Molly.
Ooh, what forearm play.
Ouch.
Running knee strike. And a stop to the gut, too.
Great counter. She manages to get control. Return fire from Molly.
And look at her, feeding off the WWE Universe's energy.
Forced out of the ring. She heads out, but this one can be lost by countout.
Oh,
Nice.
well, this is a warning to grab our stuff and go.
Keep it in the ring, please. Saxton's a very fragile boy.
Throws her back in from ringside. Roundhouse kick. Sky high. Way up there.
Slowly getting up, but she won't like what she's met with.
Well, that could put an end to Molly.
Makes the cover. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Lauren.
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.
Based on how much Justine's been mouthing off on her podcast lately, seems like what you're doing is working. Not that I had any doubt.
And with WrestleMania right around the corner.
What are you thinking?
I think it's time I stop avoiding Justine. The two of us need a face-to-face, and I know exactly where to do it.
Of course, it's obvious to anyone with a brain that my niece's efforts to undermine me, to undermine my legacy, are really the attempts of a weak, scared little girl.
I just want to talk.
Seems that we have an unexpected guest today. You may know her from her recent humbling loss to me at Elimination Chamber. My niece, or as she always asked to be called growing up, Little Justine. So, LJ, I've got to ask, how does it feel to be nurtured by the best in the business and still be such a letdown?
You know, you were the best in the business, Aunt Justine.
I'm sure you didn't make the trip here to tell me what I already know.
But isn't that what you said you want? For someone to give you your due? See, after the initial shock of seeing you at Elimination Chamber, I've had some more time to think. And you're right. You were never given proper credit for what you did and what you accomplished.
So you did join me to make my own point.
What's that you said on SmackDown? About having to survive a world 5 times as hard and 7 times as brutal? In the moment, I think I would have said you were making excuses. But now I know. You're exactly right. You did work harder to get less. You should have been the main event week after week when you were in WWE. Sure, they threw praise on your name after you retired, when management decided they needed to add another woman to the Hall of Fame. Or now when they want to get a Legends ratings bump. Fans buy into that nostalgia but forget what it was really like for you. How they treated you when you were on the roster.
What do you know about it? You don't understand.
But that's just it. I do understand. You've been teaching me since my first day in WWE. And you know what I finally really get? Everything that you've complained about, that you're mad at, for all that you blame management or other things beyond your control. It's always been me who's been your real target. Because I'll never know the limitations that you did. I will get to push myself in ways you never could, have opportunities that you never would have been given, and see how far I can really go. And you? Justine, you're a legend. The best of her time. Maybe could have been the best of all time if you had a level playing field. But the fact that you'll never know and I will, that's what you'll never forgive me for. And that's what's going to allow me to replace your legacy with my own.
You ungrateful piece of...
You're a selfish, self-centered, only thinks for herself.
Because I'm the only one I could ever count on.
Looks like we have something in common then, because I certainly couldn't count on you.
You don't deserve your talent. It should have been me.
But it's not you, Justine. It's not you.
It'll be me at WrestleMania. I've still got it.
Sure. You've got what's left. Enjoy it while it lasts. But me? I'm just getting started.
I'm still not happy it's you and not me out there. But I do have a shared interest in seeing Justine lose the championship tonight. If she hadn't been in the Dark Pod, I would still be champion. So, good luck, I suppose.
How big-hearted of you.
I'm just benevolent like that, I guess. Besides, you helped me with Stephanie. You were the only person who told it to me straight when everyone else was conspiring against me. Hey, I was right back when you started, and I said we could be friends after all.
Huh. I guess you were. You know, that's actually kind of sweet.
And hopefully, I'll get to rightfully reclaim the championship from my friend very soon. If you win, your days as champion are already numbered.
And there's the dewdrop I know.
You planning on stealing my title tonight?
Your title? Excuse me? Is the SmackDown Women's Championship yours?
Calm down, kid. I'm not talking about a championship. I'm talking about my honorific title, Mr. WrestleMania.
Wouldn't it be... You know what? Never mind. If you mean do I plan to have the match of the night, then yes. Justine won't know what hit her.
That's what I like to hear. And you should obviously always be focused on winning your match, especially tonight with everything that's on the line for you. But don't forget to have fun out there, too.
I'll try. I'm not sure my aunt's betrayal has been particularly fun for me, though.
I don't know, kid. Sometimes fun means beating the daylight out of a once trusted friend or family member. WWE superstars. We are just built different.
Thanks. I think.
Seen a lot of people go out on the grandest stage of them all, but this feels different.
Who are you rooting for, Tom?
Ah, LJ, don't ask me that. You know I love you both. I just want the two of you to sort this out.
I don't...
Hey, you're not perfect either, LJ. No one's forgotten what you did to your tag team partner.
Point taken.
Anyway, what I'm trying to say is both the friend and the fan in me is hoping for a time when you two are past all of this. I guess watching you come out in her gear in your debut just put an idea in my head of how things could be if you worked together.
We'll see, Tom. We'll see.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Here she is making her WrestleMania debut. Justine is back on the grandest stage of them all.
Introducing the challenger from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, Lauren. And her opponent, she is the SmackDown Women's
to see a chapter in the history of the SmackDown Women's title.
It doesn't get any bigger than the grandest stage of them all, and it doesn't get any more heart-wrenching than a battle between beloved relatives turned bitter rivals.
And that's exactly what we've got at WrestleFreaking-Mania for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Every generational grudge match has led to this.
It goes back a lot further than that, Saxton. A lifetime of idolizing her legendary aunt culminates here in this explosive showdown.
And it's reverse pain for that mistake. Oh, there's the old stump pulling a leg snap.
Oh, that's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring.
And a stomp to the gut, too.
Down on the shoulder. Able to parry that one. The hit's added up a little on the champ. She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
Sent into the corner. Kick.
Oh, look at the kicks right to the midfield.
Series of kicks in the corner.
Quite an effective counter.
Well, she thought she saw a chance to gain the fall, but obviously was mistaken.
And she has an answer for Justine.
Oh, what a right hand!
Justine in a very vulnerable position here. Justine's tied up here.
Super kick! Gonna see a new champ! Try to end it.
Oh, kicks out, kicks out.
This is complete insanity. Still holding on to the title by the skin of their teeth.
That was a great opportunity to put this one away, but it slipped right through her fingers. Down with a powerbomb. No. Oh, just completely off target there.
No, that was a harebrained idea to try that.
Was trying to find a way to attack, but completely wiped out. And a big boot.
Taking this to the floor. And now gets tossed into the ring.
Oh, no. She could be caught here. Bad situation for her. Sleeper hold applied. It's nap time, baby.
Oh, my goodness. This may be over quick. Can she hang on?
She won't let go. She will not quit. She will not stop fighting.
Bullseye. The challenger eating up some damage. Well scattered reversal there.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
Boom on the jaw. Oh my gosh. That'll stop anybody. And the forearm smash.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna see it.
Power. Sit down. Power bomb.
Stopping their opponent.
Oh, and a forearm smash. Momentum is shifted to her corner.
Yeah, she hasn't been giving her opponent any reprieve.
And she gets herself out of a precarious position.
And back elbow creates separation.
Man, just a multitude of strikes.
Wow. Oh, knee smashing the face.
Uh-oh. Both arms trapped. This will not end well.
Oh, stop with the stop. Jeez. She's gone after her opponent a few times now.
Sky high! Way up there.
She's doing it up again. Man, the title might change hands.
Would you have thought it possible with the way the superstar debuted that she'd be standing tall with the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania?
I'd have called it possible, but unlikely, Cole.
What a match. And there's no question whose moment this is. Whatever and whoever may have defined this superstar in the past, she's now cemented her own legacy within WWE.
We could be seeing this image at WrestleMania for years to come.
Wait, what's happening?
I'm not sure.
Can Justine be trusted here?
I don't believe it.
It seems that even Justine's small heart grew 3 sizes today.
If these two can get over the differences after the rivalry they've had, then anyone can do it.
Look out!
What the hell? The new champion was just ambushed from behind.
It may be the end of this rivalry, but this champion's story in WWE is just getting started.